Alex?
Alex Wesker. It can't be the same woman. Where's Moira? What have you done with her?
And the rest of them beneath a mountain of fear and despair.
You killed her.
There's one more to kill.
Barry, over there.
I'll kill you later. Come on, keep moving. Can you walk? It was Alex Wesker. She's responsible for the experiment 6 months ago.
They called her the Overseer.
She took Moira away from me. And now I'll never get... And all for fucking what? I'm sorry.
It's okay. She said she was going to be reborn.
Reborn how? With a virus? Why did she need my little girl? Doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry. I can't remember anything else.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. It's my problem, not yours. Just take it easy.
Barry, are you okay?
Yeah, I was just thinking about how I used to go for walks like this with Moira and Polly.
Were you a good family?
We tried to be. Moira and I fought a lot. Even after she grew up.
Was it because she used bad words?
No. She just did that to tick me off. I'm the one that drove us apart. I messed up real bad as a father. She and Polly were playing in the house. I forgot to lock up my guns. And Moira, Polly had an accident.
Was it Moira's fault?
No. It was mine. But I raised my voice at her and I guess I never really got around to taking the blame. Polly survived, thank God. But not me and Moira. We started drifting apart.
I think she still loved you.
I appreciate you saying that. I'll tell you this much. I couldn't save her, but I'm gonna save you. I promise I'll get you off this island.
I know. Thanks, Barry. It's okay. I can walk now.
All right, partner. Down you go.
Alright my friends, welcome back once again to my walkthrough for Resident Evil Revelations 2. This is a survival difficulty walkthrough where I obtain all the collectibles. In this chapter there are 6 insect larvae for us to collect, and we also have to collect 5 additional tower emblems. I'm just backtracking here to pick up this empty bottle because we'll need quite a few incendiary bottles for this chapter. Overall, it's not a very hard chapter, but nonetheless we do need to be careful. And that was a very nice, touching moment between Barry and Natalia, if I do say so myself. Finally we know why Moira has so many problems with Barry, even though really it's her fault that she shot her sister. Apparently Barry didn't keep his guns locked properly and Moira shot her sister accidentally. It's a good thing she didn't use Barry's magnum, because I doubt Polly would be alive if she did. But after that mistake, it seems that Moira decided to blame Barry, and she's hated him ever since. I guess all families have some sort of issues. We're going to collect this first insect larvae right here, throw a brick at it. Usually one throw is enough to get that one. And now we're going to move on ahead. There are a few enemies in this area, but we're just going to dodge them and move ahead to the next area. It's pointless to fight these guys because we won't be coming back here. So what we're going to do here is wait for all 3 of them to move into the corner and then use the evade movement to dodge them. Really simple stuff. Now as we go through this door, there's a chest for Natalia to open here. We're going to get that, but there's also a hidden item here. And we're going to get the tower emblem number 7, which is also in this room. First let's get the chest. And now that I think about it, it might be better for you to clear out the enemies in this area and only then come and get the chest, because there are quite a few annoying insects walking around, and even though they deal minimal damage, you still want to get rid of them as fast as possible. So let me see if I can get this lock now. It's been a little bit tricky here. Okay, I missed again. Oh boy, I hate the chest minigame, I really do. But finally we get it. So inside we're going to find an ammunition case for the assault rifle, and here is the tower emblem. So this is tower emblem number 7. We've collected 6 emblems in Claire's campaign, and we have 5 left to obtain with Barry. A lot of the emblems that you obtained in Claire's campaign, especially in the sewer area, you can obtain them with Barry, and I just got hit by a darn bug. Can you believe that? Pesky little things, really. I thought I had more than enough time to knife them before they even got too close to touching me, but oh well. Not a problem, I guess. Like I said, I have plenty of herbs, even though I don't like using them. You know, again, you can just avoid all these enemies, because as long as you get the custom parts above you and the tower emblem, there's really nothing for you to do here. And you can save up a bunch of ammunition by doing that. But why not take care of them? I got the ammo to spare, and that way I can safely and calmly collect the custom parts as well as the tower emblem without having to worry too much. It's a good thing that during this chapter we'll collect a new bag for Barry so that he can carry more items, because as you can see I'm quite stocked up and I need a little bit of free space. Now we're going to go ahead and collect the second insect larvae of this chapter. We just kill this bug, and now we're going to let Natalia pick up a brick, and the insect larvae is right inside this sewer hole. Another enemy gets up, let's just dispose of him. Come on, stand still. Annoying little bugs. So let's try this once again. Try and get the insect larvae with a single hit. Just throw the brick inside and you should get it. So that's insect larvae number 2. Okay, now we're going to pick up a new weapon for Barry. Replace the current assault rifle that he has with the AK-47, which is a better assault rifle. And now we're going down here, and there's a lot of bugs in this area. And also a crate for us to break. I can't believe I got hit by another bug, that's just absurd. But oh well, let me just heal myself really quickly here. I really hate these bugs. And now we can keep going, and there's going to be an invisible enemy here. Just our luck. But hopefully we'll get him with a single magnum bullet. Don't be afraid of using your magnum here, because really you won't use it for the entire chapter except to kill the bugs. You see, these bugs all die with a single magnum shot, these invisible enemies, so it's better for you to just use the magnum. As soon as Natalia tells you to shoot, just point at them and shoot.
Is he?
Yeah. Leave him be.
Poor man. He died all alone.
Wait. This is Moira's.
Mom, Bobby, it's me. I think this is the end. I wanted to tell you I love you. And Barry. Daddy. I'm sorry, I was a bad daughter.
No. You're not the bad one.
Barry.
I'm here. Let's go.
Well, Alex Wesker just managed to make Barry mad. And that's not good for her. You don't want to make Barry Burton mad. Still, if Natalia, or rather if Moira did die, it's nice that she realized that she was an ass to her father in the end. But I really doubt that Claire's dead, so maybe there's some hope for Moira left, who knows. It will be interesting to find out, because apparently according to Alex Wesker both Claire and Moira are dead.
Stay close, okay?
I will.
Really doesn't make a lot of sense as to why they didn't keep searching for Natalia though. There's still a lot of things for us to really understand. I really hope that the last episode clears everything up. Like I said, with Resident Evil Revelations 2, I just feel that the story keeps getting better and better with each episode. They really managed to make the episodes interesting, and they keep you guessing about what might be coming next, and that's a really good thing. It keeps me invested in the game, that's for sure. Even though, really, to be fair, as long as I get to play as Barry, I really don't care about the story. But don't forget to pick up that ruby, it's very easy to miss. And I guess I have to leave these herbs behind. No, Natalia has a free slot now, so let's go. Not that I need the herbs, really. So we're going to move on ahead to the next area now. And pay attention, because there's the third insect larvae is very easy to miss. So we'll try and get it right now. Might require a few brick throws for us to actually manage to get the larvae. But we'll manage somehow. Just climb down and switch back to Natalia. Pick up a brick and you'll have to try and throw the brick in between the cell. You'll have to try and throw it in between the bars, and hopefully we can do this. Not the first time, let's try it once again. Come on Natalia, you can do it. Another miss, let's try from another angle then. Let's try it like this. Come on Natalia, there we go. Good job. And there's a hidden item here for us to pick up, so let's get that.
Be careful.
Over there in the corner, there we go. Another gemstone. Really starting to get tired of those. I know they give you points, but
Looks like we can open the sluice from
I really don't feel like I need them. And before I move on ahead, actually, I need to give Barry the sniper rifle bullets, because he'll need them in a little bit. And this will work for now, so let's move on ahead. Like I said, I can't wait to get Barry's backpack and increase the amount of items that he can carry, because right now Barry is just overloaded, really. So the way this section works out, we have to open the valve so that Barry can move on forward, but at the same time we will have to provide cover for Natalia. So turn up this first valve around, and then you can keep going. For this first part you don't really have anything to worry about. There's a few sniper rifle bullets for us to pick up here, but we'll get those in a little bit. So just keep running on ahead, and here's the second valve, but as you turn it, that guy gets up, so we're going to try and kill it before he can hurt Natalia. Stay away from Barry's new daughter. I really hope she makes it. Like I said, I'm still not 100% sure Capcom won't be evil enough to make us fight Natalia in the end, by making her turn into some sort of monster. We're going to find out soon enough though. She just really seems like a nice kid, even though obviously there's something about her. Alex Wesker wanted her for something, and she has her powers. Hopefully that doesn't mean that she'll turn into a monster, like I said.
Be careful.
But really it's amazing that she survived on the island on her own for 6 months. So we're going to shoot these gas canisters that Natalia dropped, so that we can easily dispose of all the enemies here. And now we need to shoot that barricade so that Natalia can keep going. And in the meantime we'll get all of these items. And after we move to the next area, we're going to get the 9th tower emblem. And accidentally on my first run of this, when I was practicing this chapter, I actually shot it by mistake. So sorry about that, but I'll show you the location of the emblem nonetheless. And as you know, the emblems remain on the screen, they just turn grey instead of blue. And so as you step inside with Barry, let me just shoot that dog first, because there's going to be a bunch of dogs coming, but we're going to shoot the canister as they're passing, and that will hopefully kill them all. Apparently that one survived. Well, that blasted dog pretending to be dead. Playing dead, actually. That's rather annoying. Let's try and get that afflicted. We'll wait for him to turn around. Still alive, wow. That's surprising. And as you can see, the tower emblem is right there above Barry's head. Like I said, I shot it by mistake, but it's there. There it is. I'm going to shoot it once again. But as you saw, it didn't appear on my screen because I accidentally shot it on my first practice run of this chapter. I was hoping the smoke would have gave me enough time for me to pass through, but I guess not. That's okay though, we'll just kill these guys. Step. And now, oh boy, once again I find myself in a complicated situation. I'm discarding the green herbs because I really don't need them. Like I said, yes, sometimes I might take damage over a few mistakes, either my own or because the AI was just stupid. But besides that, I really don't need the huge amount of green herbs that I have right now. Don't forget to pick up this empty bottle again. Time to do a little bit of switcheroo here. And we're going to make another incendiary bottle. And now it's time to open another chest, which contains rare custom parts. And those are going to come in handy. But be careful, because as you approach the chest, there's an afflicted that appears, and I almost forgot about him. It's a good thing that I managed to run back just in time to save Natalia. Because if they attack her too much, she will faint and it will be game over if she's separated from Barry, and we don't want that. Because there's no way for Barry to reach her, so you'd have to either retry or start over the chapter. And this is starting to be a little bit annoying. I was pretty sure I had the safe in the right position, but there we go, finally. And here are the rare custom parts, and again, sorry plants, but you won't be missed. I'd rather take the custom parts with me. And now let's just keep going. Once again, we're going to use Barry to kill that guy. Don't you touch Natalia. I really don't need to push this gas canister to the ground, but I guess it doesn't hurt. And a little bit of gunpowder, that's going to come in handy. Even though right now I actually kind of need empty bottles and not actual gunpowder or ammunition. Now let's shoot that canister and that will hopefully kill the afflicted. I think it got him. And we can move on ahead. Natalia might be burned here a little bit, but it's okay. She doesn't take any damage from it really. Another hidden item for us to pick up. Uh-oh. I guess I'll have to leave a magnum bullet behind. But that's okay. I don't really need it. Even though the magnum is incredibly effective against the afflicted. Sorry, against the invisible bugs, that is. And now, we don't actually need to use Natalia to see the invisible bugs, because if we shoot the canisters over there, the smoke will reveal the location of the invisible enemies and we'll be able to shoot them even without Natalia's help. So that makes our life a little bit easier. There you go. Clear path for you, Natalia. Just turn up this valve once again. And we are almost out of this area. As you saw, it's really not a tricky area at all. I think that for the most part this chapter for Barry isn't very hard. The boss that you have to face can be tricky for sure, but aside from that, it's not that bad. So now we're going all the way around with Natalia. And we're going to turn the last valve so that we can get out of here. Don't forget to push this container into the ground. We'll use it in a little bit. And oops, I want that brick. There's a few bricks below, but I really would rather enter that room with a weapon because there's going to be two afflicted who get up. But if we aim at their head, we will be able to take them down with a single shot. And there's an hidden item there. After I kill the afflicted, I'll come back to get it. So if you hit him in the head, he should die with a single shot. Let's get the hidden item now. There's another afflicted for us to kill. Another ruby. It's not quite what I wish I'd obtain at this point, but oh well. And there's the other afflicted. Let's hit him in the head. There we go. Now this next part can be a little bit hard because there are, on survival difficulty, there are 3 invisible enemies. However, we should be able to dispose of at least one of them by making the barrel that Natalia pushed to the ground explode. In fact, we should be able to take care of most afflicted as well. So they're already getting up. Natalia passing by them triggered it. And now let's shoot it. And shoot the gas container, and the smoke will reveal the location of the annoying invisible enemies. Oh, and there's another one. But I didn't see it. And apparently I'm not aiming at it quite right. It's not moving though, which is weird. Natalia, can you give me a hand here? Because he's really not doing anything. Come on, come after me. He's not really attacking me, which is weird. Okay, there we go. It's very odd that that invisible enemy didn't seem interested at all in fighting Barry. Nonetheless, better be safe than sorry, because as you know, or as you might not know, these enemies, if they grab Barry, they will kill him with a single attack. So you need to be very careful. And here is the backpack for Barry, the expansion bag. And now we shouldn't have any more problems carrying items. I could go back and pick up the green herbs that I left behind, but I really don't need them, so I'm not going to bother with it. And there's an hidden item for us to pick up here, there we go. Now in this last section we're going to pick up another insect larvae, so it would be insect larvae number 4. And there's also a chest for Natalia to open, and after we do that I'm going to take a little break from this episode. So just jump to the other side, there's a crate here for us to pick up. Again, struggling a little bit with the amount of ammunition that I'm currently holding. I guess I'll have to leave it for Barry. And now there's another invisible enemy there, make sure you kill it, because it's standing directly in your way before you can get the chest.
It's getting closer.
Okay, let me see if I can get it with a single shot. And there we go. And now we're going to move upstairs with Natalia once again and get and opened up the chest, and inside the chest we'll find, actually I don't quite remember right now if there's a few custom parts for us to collect or if it's something else, but nonetheless let's find out. It only has one lock, so it's not that bad. I guess they were a little bit nice. Oh, it's another ammo case, so that actually comes in handy. Now I'm going to throw this brick to the other side, and I'm going to pick up another brick just to be on the safe side in case for some reason I throw the brick in the wrong direction and need a new one. So before you climb up the ladder, pick up this brick and just throw it above. And the insect larvae is once again very easy to miss it. It's very easy to miss it, but we'll get it. Another gemstone, just our luck. Pick up the brick and throw it at the larvae and finish the larvae off. And this is actually going to conclude this segment, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to participate in the giveaway. And I will be back shortly with the last part of Barry's campaign. Take care, my friends.